What is up, everyone? This is Abion, bringing to you another game between these two awesome players, Fnatic Sen, the blue Zerg, in the top right corner, and his opponent, OGS MC, the red Protoss, in the bottom left corner. I'm French for some reason. But anyway, yeah, don't judge me on my French accent. I'm sure it's terrible. But anyway, going to be playing on the map Zelnaga Caverns, and fairly old map, been around for a while, but that hasn't stopped it from being an absolutely classic map in about every tournament map pool in the world. But that is just because it is such an amazing map, and I expect great things from this game. Should be very, very good to get into. This is game 3 between these two players. So you, Sen doing a bit of an extractor trick there. That's interesting. Game 3 between these two players. Score is currently tallied at 1 win apiece, and this is a best of 5. So here's your game 3. NASL Season 1 Semifinals is what this game is all about. And by the way, bit of a side note, the couple of videos I said before this video, I said that NASL Season 1 was last year. And for that, I apologize. That is misinformation on my part. I apologize so much. What a ballsy little probe there. Because, in fact, NASL Season 1 did take place earlier this year, starting in April and going until July. So, when you're watching the videos before this one, and I say that it happened a year ago, give or take, whenever you are watching this video, then please know that I lied. And the lie is not my fault. Please don't shish kebab me and hang me by the skin of my eyelids. And that is an entirely morbid image. I'm sorry for painting that into your brain. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Anyway, OGS MC. That's right. His probe there being quite the ambitious little probe, scouting over and over and over again, has seen just about everything that Sen has to offer, and is now going to chill out in the middle of Sen's expansion. We'll see exactly when that expansion comes down. Here comes a drone. He will see that hatchery go up, but there are now a big old handful of Zerglings going around, chasing that Zergling. Will run behind the bushes, try and get away. It's not going to escape, but Sen is going to pick a couple of Zerglings off of the chase to do some scouting of their own. So this probe, will it escape? It's going to recharge some shield there. And I don't know, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. But anyway, MC is going to send a Zealot out to do, grab some Zelnaga Tower or whatever. That cute little probe running for its dear life, 7 HP, but it has reached the gate of its house, and Sen is going to branch off. That probe is going to live. But there go a couple of Zealots heading straight across the map for that expansion. Do some annoying harassment there. I do not think Sen has spotted that first one, but he will know it's there shortly. That Zealot is now carving little niches out of the side of that hatchery. But here comes a couple of queens to save the day. There are now 3 Zealots there, and 3 Zerglings. Nice little micro there by MC, keeping the Zealots just on the far side of those hatcheries. I can do as much damage as possible, but they will not be able to even get it below half health before the queens and Zerglings chase them off. So they will run behind the highway and back, and they will escape. In the meantime, Sen wasting no time, destroying the destructible rocks at the gold. Getting at that gold as fast as possible. Well, maybe not, actually. Branching off when it's about a quarter of a health down. A little less than that. But the Zerglings are going to run in and intercept these Zealots. Now those Zealots are completely surrounded. Awesome micro here by Sen, keeping the Zerglings away, losing only 5 Zerglings to the 3 Zealots in that excellent maneuver there. Sen has his expansion up, but MC is getting his expansion up as well, putting up a wall of gateways and pylons so that Sen cannot just run up that ramp and do whatever he pleases. But in the meantime, Sen's going to bring his Zerglings back. He has seen what he wants to. They're going to continue poking away at those destructible rocks. And And in the meantime, filling up his expansion. Sen's expansion going along nicely. The creep has been connected. So, nice little creep highway there. MC's has finished his the second gateway, turning into a warp gateway now. The third one about to pop up right here. Looks like we're not going to see the single gateway into Stargate harassment that we have seen him do several times, both times in the past couple of games that we've seen him do it. Instead, going for the trusty, somewhat dusty 3-gate, possibly see a 4-gate around here somewhere. He does have a Twilight Council down, presumably to get the charge or that blink, possibly to go into some Templars later on. There's a Zergling running by Sen, and it will spot quite a bit. We'll see this expansion is up and running. But here comes a big old Alpha squadron of Zerglings in V formation. They're very, very confused Zerglings. It looks like Sen not entirely sure what he wants to do. Maybe waiting for that other pack of Zerglings to get there. But here they come sneaking by, try and run in, do some damage. But Sen's defenses are just a little bit too powerful for just that small handful of Zerglings to be able to do much damage. A couple of photon cannons going down as well. And a Dark Shrine is on the way. Look at that. Dark Shrine. That could spell absolute disaster for Sen. He is getting his lair on the way and does have a couple of Spore Crawlers down. One at each base. That will be instrumental in taking down those Dark Templar. However, could be absolutely disastrous if MC goes for that Spore Crawler and takes the Spore Crawler out with those Dark Templar before Sen can counteract that. But anyway, while I am blathering on here, Sen is going to put down an expansion at the gold. MC is not doing a whole lot of scouting right now. There's a couple of Dark Templars sneaking out behind. They will get into this base and do some damage. We can only hope that Sen can see these Dark Templar and take them out before that Spine Crawler goes down. But that lair is almost finished. Yes, Sen does see the Dark Templar. They are not able to get much damage off on the Spore Crawler. Here come the Roaches and the Zerglings. Take out those Dark Templars before they can do more than kill. Looks like 3 drones there. So good observation by Sen, able to keep that expansion alive with very little cost on his part. And another Spore Crawler going down at Sen's gold expansion, so he is well aware there are Dark Templar on the field. But MC is wisely not going to pursue this fact. He is going to transition immediately into robotics facility play. There are 3 more gateways going down at the back of MC's base. So very, very heavy gateway build right off the get-go by MC. Couple of observers coming out on the field, and MC just now finishing ground weapons level 1, immediately starting the ground weapons level 2, and chrono boosting out Blink as well as that level 2 attack upgrade. There are those gateways about to finish up right there, and they will turn into warp gates, I can only imagine. But anyway, Sen going to go ahead and take down the rocks next to his third, and going to start trying taking that. But Sen is going to get there just in time to be annoying, sticking an Overlord at that third and pooping out some creep. MC's not going to be able to take that expansion for a little while after that. But here comes Sen with some runarounds. Is going to spot this Dark Templar in the way, do some damage to it, but the Dark Templar managed to take down one more Zergling by the time the Overseer gets in range. But here comes Stalkers to clean up Sen's mess. MC now has that base. They just has to wait for the creep to go down. In the meantime, we'll stick up some photon cannons for the defense. But MC is going to start moving out. That is quite a handful of an army there. And there is an observer in with that, so they will be able to take down this creep tumor. There it goes down. But that is a lot of banelings for Sen. Sen knows something that I don't. But anyway, here comes the roaches, but the force field's going up, splitting Sen in half. There are lots of banelings inside these overlords. Sen being very, very happy about using the baneling drops. But he is going to cost him a lot of overlords in order to do this. Force field's going down all over the place. Sen is going to lose his overlords Oh man, Sen is very, very supply blocked now and just lost 2 Overlords worth of Banelings. That could be very, very huge. Not entirely sure what Sen is thinking, putting in those Baneling drops right on top of a massive amount of Stalkers. Just a easy little focus could take down those Overlords very effectively, and those force fields make the rest of the army absolutely worthless and not really effective at whatsoever. Sen's Queen gonna get into here. Interesting Stalker blink there, but there's gonna be the engagement. Force fields going down, making it very, very difficult for Sen to do much damage at all. But MC is not quite able to take on this army just yet. So Sen has survived for just another second, but MC immediately pushing his advantage, not wasting a single second. MC is out of sentries. There are going to be no more force fields down here. Just a lot of stalkers now, but some blink micro going on there, saving every single stalker. Not a single one was lost. Well, maybe one actually. The remains just sitting there on the floor, sitting there on the ground. But anyway, Sen just finally getting his 3rd up, but at the same time, MC is going to go and grab his 4th. Zergling's running all over the map now, trying to scout out all these extra bases that MC has that Sen should really know about. But here comes MC going for the very, very heavy mass stalker. Absolutely nothing else left in this. Mass stalker and a single observer. That's pretty much it. But here comes the stalkers, a little bit out of position. They're split up. Zergling's getting a nice surround here, but here come the rest of the stalkers to clean this up. Banelings being dropped left and right, able to chase out these probes, if not kill a very large amount of them. Excuse me. But anyway, now these Overlords are very much out of position. They will get sniped down, and Sen will find himself supply blocked once again. But he does have his Infestors on the field, continuing to pump out those Roaches and Banelings, and just being incessantly annoying with these Zerglings. It's really kind of ridiculous how annoying these Zerglings can be. But anyway, Baneling's getting stuck into these Overlords once again, sticking them directly into harm's way. Sen does not have any regard for the life of his Overlords whatsoever. But anyway, here comes some movement by Sen, going to try and take on this 3rd. However, MC has replenished his Stalker army and joined it with an Archon, a couple of sentries that will help for the force fields. But anyway, looks like MC is going to try and move out at the same time Sen moves in. So Sen is going to catch this expansion off guard, taking out just about everything before MC can get back and save it. There goes the Nexus down. A couple of force fields going down, try and do a bit of a temporary wall there, but Sen just relentless with this. His army is looking dangerously low now, though. Another Nexus trying to go up, but Sen immediately denies it, and just pushing his advantage with those Zerglings, trying to get the surround. But at the same time, MC microing his Stalkers back and forth to kill as many of these Zerglings as possible. There are just too many Zerglings to take them all down, and these Roaches are being relentless on the expansion as well. Here comes some more Zerglings. Some Dark Templar are out to take on these Roaches. There's just way too many Roaches. MC cannot deal with them in time. There's going to be the GG by MC. Oh, those Dark Templar could have been the absolute make it or break it scenario for MC, but they just came out a little bit too late. There were too many Roaches for those Dark Templar to handle before MC became absolutely crippled. And if they did not end up working, Sen has another large group of 24 Zerglings ready to come in at a moment's notice. Oh man, nice, quick, fast-paced game there by our 2 players, MC and Sen. Congrats on them, and congrats to Sen for the 2nd victory. He has won 2 so far. He only needs to win 1 more before he advances. He can advance to the next round. This best of 5 matchup. However, MC is more than capable enough. He can very well bounce back at this. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching that game. That was quite intense, seeing MC not go for his preferred air harassment there, and it may have cost him not being able to harass Sen as much as he probably should have against a macro-heavy Zerg. Look at that, 4 bases, one of which is a gold. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this game. I will see you guys in the next round, Game 4.